And just to echo Stephanie's acknowledgement of the lands and the elders past, present and emerging, even though we are physically dispersed and virtually gathered, just want to make that acknowledgement to country. So a little bit about Southern Cross Care Queensland. We have just celebrated last year our 40th birthday, established by the Knights of the Southern Cross, which were a group of Catholic men, mainly men in the Brisbane and Greater Brisbane area, who came together to first create Jewig Village in Holland Park, really designed to help frail aged people of Queensland. We're not here for Catholics. We were just founded by Catholics and still hold those values very dear to ourselves. So location-wise, in relation to Beenleigh, we have Eden's Landing, but as you can see, we've got some far western sites out Chinchilla and Taroom, Mergen, Nanango, 2 sites out at Allara. So we've got 11 residential aged care facilities, 5 community care locations and 5 retirement villages. The other aspect of what we do is provide low cost housing. And whilst this isn't in the Beenleigh area, it may be of some interest to people on this call today. So this really is designed for senior citizens who are full age pension receivers and unable to sustain a tenancy through other means, don't own a house. So it's not officially means tested, but you do need to be a full aged pensioner over 65. And they are 1-bedroom, fully self-contained villas, all ground floor amenities, fully fitted out kitchens, bathrooms, and they are close to residential aged care facilities within our group. So can pop over for meals, receive care, get home care services. Some of the facilities like the Mergen site, we run with RSL services as well. So that works really well for people that are looking for rental accommodation with some future support as they need it. So the other aspect is our home care business, Southern Cross Care Direct. We do have CHSP outputs, and we've just had those increased for the Brisbane area. So those low-level care and support where people need a little bit of extra help once a week, once a fortnight, with everyday tasks or short bursts of immediate care. People who are also waiting for home care packages or an increase in their home care package funding can also use these Commonwealth Home Support Programme hours. And then as an accredited home care package provider, we cover Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, Brisbane and Ipswich. And that's your standard home care package 1, 2, 3, 4, gardening, domestic assistance, home modifications, meal prep, community access, all the things you would expect to see for home care packages. And it's really important to us as a retirement living provider as well, that we do offer these support services to our current residents. Gives them that peace of mind that buying into a retirement village unit with Southern Cross Care does mean you have access to these other services on site through your current provider, if you like, as your retirement provider. They are also welcome to bring in any other provider they choose. So somebody moving into one of our retirement villages from home can bring their blue care provider or whoever they'd like to bring, that's fine as well. So close to Beenleigh, we have our Eden's Landing retirement village, very established village. And these are solid brick homes. And as we touched on yesterday, These are not the manufactured home, these are retirement village units. Solid villas, very low ingoing contribution for a 1-bed unit, it's just 190,000. 2-bed units are starting from 245,000. And these are fully self-contained units with garages, laundries, outside areas, really quite spacious apartments, co-located with home care and aged care on site. Meals are available. There's a pool and a community centre and a village bus. And as I said, these are affordable units. So just to give you some more pictures of the inside, we've got the on-site team being Gary Watts, who's our retirement village manager, who I believe is on the call today. And Gary's supported by maintenance and gardening staff and cleaning staff on site as well to keep that village in tip-top condition. Really close to the local shops and the police station there in Lone Drive, so it feels very safe, and just a short walk around the corner to the train station. So as I mentioned, village bus, no worries about maintenance. A light globe goes in the kitchen. The resident calls the maintenance guy who pops over and changes that for no fee. No gardening to worry about, though many residents do enjoy gardening still. You can share that load with the gardener and they can take on mowing and things like that as people aren't able to do those anymore, and certainly support the people that still enjoy gardening. So just a couple of floor plans there. There's a 2-bed and a 3-bed. There is a 1-bed design as well, which is very similar layout to that 2-bed. And as you can see, you've got outside space and fully independent living. Shut your front door and people leave you alone. We have the vital call system installed, so you can get support 24/7, but also that on-site care team if future needs require. And then Connolly Court, which is our co-located residential aged care facility. It's a 60-bed facility offering 24/7 high care and dementia-specific care. Diversional therapy every day, physios, lifestyle activities to ensure that residents have absolutely plenty to do and can enjoy what they're doing. So that's our traditional nursing home. This home is set up to be sort of 4 separate little pods of housing. So it's not, you know, big long corridors of bedrooms. Each of these pods is run like a home itself with a central dining area, and residents can come together to dine with a broader group, or they can dine in their separate pods. So it really gives people some freedom and flexibility as to how they'd like to live their lives with that care and support in place. So a typical room at Connolly Court, they're all ensuite rooms, they're all single rooms. We cater for couples where we try and have 2 rooms next door to one another, and they can certainly make one a bedroom and one a lounge. We do take concessional clients, so people with low or no means are welcome to come and live at Connolly Court. We also have refundable accommodation deposit options and the daily accommodation deposit options as well. For those people that may have a home to sell, they can certainly come in and we'll sort out the finances as we go along. Home cooked meals on site, all our own staff, really consistent caring staff at Connolly Court, some really long-standing staff. And our aim is to provide a really smooth transition for people who are coming in from a home environment or indeed from our retirement living environment. We know it's a really challenging time for often the client and their family. Sometimes the person's ended up in hospital and they don't feel like they've got a huge amount of choice. So we're really trying to aim to be a place where people can choose to come and not feel forced. Very open to people coming and having a look, and if any of you would ever like to come and tour either the retirement village or the residential aged care, you're very welcome to do so. My contact details are just at the end. We also have respite available. So those clients who have either NDIS respite funding or have respite approved on their ACAT assessment, as well as privately funded, are very welcome to attend and see what they think. It's a good way to try before you buy. Those home care clients that we see that perhaps don't cope, or they have a loved one who's usually very involved and they are going away on holiday, it's a really good option to give relatives peace of mind, being able to provide that respite service for them. Okay, so my contact details, as Stephanie mentioned, I am Head of Sales and Marketing. My main first hat though is I am a registered nurse and a continence nurse advisor. So I'm really passionate about navigating aged care and home care services for people, providing really transparent advice. In retirement living, we give everyone a tour book with all the fees explained. Our monthly fees are purely cost recovery. We do have a deferred management fee, that exit fee, but as you can see, we do have a really low ingoing contribution to make it affordable to people whilst they're living with us and keep as much money in their pockets as possible. I work really closely with other financial advisors where necessary to make sure people really are well informed, and we encourage people very strongly to involve family in all of these decisions. So we do have a brand new website with a service finder function on the website. So people are welcome to go in there and you can choose, if you're looking for yourself, somebody else, what level of care you think you might need, if it's basic assistance with domestic, or if it's higher level of care, or in fact independent living. And literally the customer can click through this service finder and it will present them with options based on the location they're most interested in. So really designed to help people navigate in the first instance without any needing to call anyone. People find that a bit confronting, but also if they do want to call our direct number 1-800 there, or my mobile, very happy to take calls at any time. So thanks everyone, and thanks Stephanie and Anthony again for the opportunity today.
Thanks so much, Sarah. That's really excellent. I think it's really important for community members to be able to navigate aged care, which can be a really, really overwhelming process for a lot of people. Absolutely. Even just working out where to even begin. And it's really important for them to be able to make informed decisions because it impacts their day-to-day. So, and getting the family involved as well. So thank you so much for presenting today, and it was great hearing about the range of low-cost housing and the home support program and the packages and the range of services that are available, even though some of that's not specifically in Beanley. I think for attendees and other presenters and anyone who watches these videos, it's very useful information.
Lovely. Thanks, Stephanie. Thanks, Anthony.
Great. And there was a comment from Gary saying, fantastic presentation, Sarah. Always good to have support.
Good to have team support.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sarah. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.